Welcome back to the channel. So I've got everything done on the drift car as far as mods to get it to drift and everything ready to go to the track. But now I've kind of done what I do best and went down the rabbit hole of making the car look better. You saw where I put the new fender on it, but now let me flip the camera around and I'll show you what I got going on today. So if you remember, it had some peeling clear coat on the top surfaces and the little A-pillar trim. I'm not going to paint this whole car because it's in good shape. The quarters and doors on both sides are in good shape. But this fender had a big dent in it, so I replaced it. And it was just bugging me having that failing clear on the top. So I have got it all stripped down. Everything where it was peeling down with 320 and scuff pad, everything, all the edges and everything, it's good to go. Same with the trunk and the spoiler as well. I know this isn't a refinishing channel anymore, but it's still what I do for a living, and it's how I make my money. And it's my own car, so I'm just going to make it look pretty. Now I have got everything ready to prime, so I'm going to pull it in the booth, mask it up, and get it in primer, and then show the whole process throughout the video. I'm doing this in separate days because I can't prime it and paint it the same day, so obviously it takes time. But yeah, I got everything stripped down with 320. All the clear coat where it was failing and the base down to the factory sealer, and let's get it in the booth and get it masked up. Got it in the booth, got everything masked up, so we'll get it covered in plastic now. And there we go, got everything plasticed up, nice and tight. I pulled the A-pillar moldings off here because it's just really hard to mask them up with the rubber and everything. So I got them over here, got the spoiler, going to get all this primed and then let it bake in here for a little bit. For primer, I'm just using this cheap Omni High Build 2K. It's good primer. It's cheap, but it's good. Got it mixed up. We're just going to use this 3M AccuSpray with the PPS 2.0 tip. It's a 1.4. It should be good enough to get this stuff laid down pretty smooth. I don't need it to build super high. I just need it to cover everything and make a uniform surface. So I'm not worried about building up super high. I'll probably only do 2 coats and it'll be good to go. Gun loaded up. Let's get it degreased and we'll get some primer put on. And there we go. Everything primed, looks good, nice and smooth. I just did 2 coats, 2 pretty wet coats because it's not there's no dents. This car is really, really straight. But I just wanted to get everything nice, uniform surface. That way, when I go to DA it down and paint it, there's just something to sand. So I'm gonna let this bake for a little bit, turn the heat up, and then be good to go. The next clip, I will be sanding it and doing all the painting stuff on it. So stay tuned. So I'm not too sure which video this is going in, but I'll throw it in somewhere. But we just got shipment of tires in for the drift car. Pretty stoked on it. They came in pretty quick. Shout out Tire Streets. Got the Accelera PHIs. I didn't go with the 651 because I don't really need that much grip in a stock G35. I don't really need a 200 tread wear. I just got the PHIs. Went with a 255/40. They'll fit on these 18 by 9.5 Nismo wheels, and also the other wheels are 10.5. So these will fit on those too and have a little more stretch. But yeah, pretty sick. Got 8 of them. That way I've got all new ones on these, and then 4 full spares. So I should be good to go for at least a couple events. But yeah, I figured I'd share this. Shout out Tire Streets and the Acceleras. They're sick. I have the PHI Rs on the 240, and they are, I rip this thing a lot, and they're still like new. And they just have a good look to them. They have a nice sidewall. I'm weird about tires. I want them to look good as well as function good. I know that some people might not give a shit about it, but I want the tire to look cool. Some of them look kind of like bulbous on the wheel, on the sidewall, but these look good. It's a good, clean look. And these are the Rs, like I said, but they don't make the R in a 255/40. I don't think they make it in 255. I think 245 is the biggest it goes. But regardless, regular PHIs are just fine. So yeah, let's get back to the video. So, starting some of the prep on the G at home, just taking off what I can in my free time. Starting with these side moldings and the clear protective tape. Using the peel wheel, and I may even start sanding up some stuff at home. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I decided I'm gonna just spray the whole thing just to make it easy. I've got some good clear I'm gonna put on it that's affordable. I don't wanna put too much money and materials on the car because it's a drift car, it's gonna get banged up. But anything is better than mismatched panels looking like every other G35 on the street. So we're just leaving it red. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that already, but yeah, we're just gonna keep chugging along. All right, we got Carson. You careful.
Oh my gosh.
You have to hold it like kind of tilted up. Perfect. Nice. Good job. Thank you, dude. Now we got the 10 mils on the bottom. We'll get it. Go ahead. Perfect. Yeah. Good.
Yo.
Got Carson helping tear the drift car apart. Thank you for your help, buddy.
Welcome.
What all we do?
My pillow. My pillow.
What all we do?
We took those off.
What are those called?
Did nothing.
Landon supervised. What did we take off?
We took off, I forgot what they were called.
Side skirts.
Side skirts.
Or rocker covers, you could call them that too.
Yeah.
Front bumper.
Oh yeah, front bumper.
Front bumper's off.
And the back bumper and both of the tail lights.
Yep, both the taillights and the back bumper. Getting ready for
I just
paint.
gotta ask her something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is going in the video that of me painting the car.
Dad, can you whisper what he said to me?
He asked if I was putting on YouTube.
Huh?
Yes, it will be. Just getting as much stripped down before I take it to the shop, so it's less work when I get there. Carson got dust in his eye. We got quite a bit tore off the G today, thanks to the kiddos' help too. Got the bumper pulled off, both bumpers, side skirts, the lower door trim, and then the absorbers and stuff. But now when I get it to the shop, all I got to do, pull off the door handles, belt moldings, mirrors, and then the pillars, take out the headlights and taillights, just a couple bolts, and then remove this fender, and then the whole thing is ready to sand and mask up and paint. Since I'm not doing any repair other than what's already been done, it should go really easy. I'm gonna get all this stuff sanded tomorrow Saturday, and then I'll sand up maybe what I can on the car and then drive it to the shop. Probably Saturday night, leave it there, go in Sunday and shoot it. Pretty sick. Making progress. I got the license plate zip tied to the back. Looks kind of crazy, all tore apart, but part of the process. I'm not pulling these quarter glasses out either. I'm just going to use my trim tape to mask it up because it's soft enough I can just kind of rope it. So yeah, pull off belt moldings, handles, mirrors, these pillars, and it's ready to go. Ready to paint. Or ready to prep for paint. So we got the home set up. Thank God for this battery powered DA, so I can just do this at the house. I got, like you saw, I got all the bumpers tore off and side skirts, so I'm just sanding them down. And I'm not going too crazy. I'm not fixing all this road rash and stuff because it's just a drift car, you know. I'm just sanding it with 400 in the bad spots and 600 on the rest. Red scuff pad, and it'll be good to go. I just want to get as much of this sanded here at the house. That way, when I get it to the shop, it's just easier to do. I'm gonna have all this sanded, and I'll start sanding a little bit on the car here at home too. Just why not? I'm already here, so we'll pick this back up when we get it to the shop and have it all sanded. We're at the shop. Everything is prepped. All the trim, all the body panels. I had to take some adhesive remover there. That's why it looks different, but got new tires mounted on the wheels. I got the Nismos on the front and the 10.5 carbines on the back, a carbine. But everything is ready to go in the booth. Spent a couple hours just prepping everything. It's not 100% perfect. You know, there's rock chips in it that I'm not gonna fix because it's just a, you know, it's a drift car. I'm not gonna make it too perfect, but feathered out some big ones there. I'll put a little etch primer on them and be good to go. But before I pull it out of here and in the booth and paint it, I'm gonna take it down off the jack stands and make sure I don't have to roll these fenders anymore, because I'm running 255/40 in the rear. And it's running, I have some camber in the rear, so it shouldn't be bad, but let's get it down off the jacks and down on the ground. And there she is on the ground. Looks pretty sick. The bronze came out good on that. I can't wait to see it on the fresh paint. But fitment's good. It's not rubbing, it won't rub. It's not too aggressive. Like I said, these are kind of a weak offset in the rear, in my opinion, but it's fine. Front looks good with the 255 on it. It fits really nice. These are fenders off, so this one looks crazy, but yeah, it's ready to go in the booth now. So I'm gonna get situated and get ready to pull it in. And we're in the booth. Pretty cramped, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Luckily, I can squeeze around these. Got everything on stands ready to go. Door handles, fender, spoiler, tail light, third brake light rather. Mirrors, pillars, everything. It's all in here, except the bumpers and the skirts. I'll do them tomorrow. But we're gonna get her all masked up. I've already started, but I figured I'd update you guys. So I'll throw you on a time lapse and get this thing taped up. All right, she's outlined, but we're gonna do one of these for the plastic. There we go, all masked up, everything good to go. Nice clean masking is crucial. Looks pretty good. Give you a walk around real quick. I had to use lacquer thinner on that to get some of the residue off, so it always changes it like that. But got a couple big rock chips I fixed with some putty, and there's a fly in here I need to get the fuck rid of. Okay, got some sealer. I didn't really film that because it's just kind of boring. Nobody wants to see that. But sealed all the spots I sanded with 400 or with dark gray, just so the red will cover easier. Let this flash and we'll be ready for base coat. I'll set the phone up and get a time lapse of this. So for base coat, I'm using solvent instead of mixing water off the machine. It's just way too expensive to use that, so I just got a gallon sprayable DBC. It's a really high quality base coat, probably too high quality for what I'm doing, but I like this stuff. I like the way it sprays, I know how to use it, and it's consistent. The reason I didn't use water is just price. You know, it's too, like I said, it's too expensive. So this is a gallon ready to spray. Paint code AX6, laser red. Very nice color. I mean, it's just the factory red, but what's on it now is so old. There we go. I gotta stir that up. Paint stick. There we go. There's our color. Beautiful red. I'll stir this up real good, and it's poured in a cup and ready to go. This is a gallon ready to spray. So. Base coat is finished. This is 3 coats of the whole thing, and I just double checked over everything with the light off just to make sure I didn't miss any spots, and everything is perfect. Looks really, really good, nice and smooth. Like I said, I didn't fix any little dings in it because it's a drift car, but super good. It's still wet in some spots, but everything looks killer. Only ended up using about a half of the gallon, so I'll have plenty for the bumpers, and I'll have leftovers too, but looks pretty good. Ready for clear. I'll show you what clear we're using. So I'm a big fan of Euro Clear. I like the end result that you get using them. Shopline has a really good, the 6700 is super good, but my PPG guy wanted me to try this stuff. PPG recently, they bought this company, and they're starting to release this stuff in the States now. It's an Italian clear, and it's 2-to-1. It says rapid clear, but I have the slow hardener. I'm gonna put just a drop of reducer in it just to slow it down a little more since it's hot today. This stuff's supposed to be pretty good. It's a really high solid, ultra high solid, so it should be pretty glossy and should lay down nice and thick. We'll see how 2 coats looks. If I got a little extra dirt, I might throw a 3rd on and just send it. But let's get this mixed up. There she is, all cleared.
looking really nice. It's clear, lays down good. There's just 2 coats. I didn't need to do a third. It's very, very clean. A couple nibs, obviously, and some rock chips, but laid down super slick. Very, very slick. I'm very happy with that. Maybe too nice for a drift car, but it'll be okay. So it is the next day, the last clip. I ended just walking around the booth. Now I've got all the bumpers, side skirts, and the lower door trim painted, as well as the headlights. Like I said, this bumper's not gonna be perfect. There's like little chips all in it. I wasn't gonna fix all that. It was already kind of rough. If anything, I will replace it. Rear bumper was mint. It had been replaced before, so it's super slick. It looks very good. Couple nibs here and there, nothing crazy. And this had a little dry spot. I painted it yesterday, so I redid it today. Lower door trim and side skirts look really good. It's clear, it lays out amazing. I really, really like it. And then the headlights, I actually smoked them a little bit. I just put some black base coat in the clear and did a couple coats. Just smooth them out. They were all hazy, so I figured I'd smoke them a little bit. If I don't like it, I'll just have to live with it, I guess. It's kind of too late now, I've already done it. But it looks cool. I think the smoked look will look good on the red. But yeah, I'll put some B-roll of the car outside this morning when I pulled it out of the booth. Absolutely killer. I got the bronze wheels on the back like you saw, and the Nismo wheels on the front. It looks amazing. I'm super happy with it for a drift car. You really can't beat it. I might have went, like I said, a little too far for a drift car, but knowing it's just gonna get scratched and potentially beat up. But I can't drive something that looks kind of half-assed, you know, so we got everything sprayed. I'll put in the B-roll here, and then we'll catch back up when the car is all together and looking mint. I'm gonna go finish actually putting it back together, what I can now, and then we'll catch you guys whenever it is fully assembled and washed and cleaned up, ready to go. Had to give her a quick wash, but there it is, all put together. Looks amazing. Camera really doesn't do it justice, but maybe it does. It looks killer. Gave it a quick wash to get my fingerprints off of it, but it looks sick. Extremely happy with this. I really could have like taken it a step further, done a bunch of body work, and made it perfect. But then it would have been too nice. But it's good for what it is. It's a drift car. But I want it to be clean to start with. But it's not too clean. There's still imperfections. There's little dings here and there. You know, there's a mark where the molding was on the door. You can kind of see it. There's kind of a line. Maybe not be able to see it, but it's not perfect. But that's what I wanted. I just wanted a nice slick paint job and just a good, clean car to take to the track. I love it with the mismatched wheels. I think it looks cool. But yeah, there it is. The final product of the G35. Got the inside all cleaned up too. Man, super sick car. I'm very happy with the overall outcome. Not bad for the, you know, the paint job only took a couple days, but I had it in primer. You know, this video started months ago. I just had to take some time off to do other stuff from working on the car, but now it's done. So I appreciate you guys following along. I hope you enjoyed the outcome as much as I love staring at it. I've just been looking at it for the past few minutes. Really happy with how this car's came along from where it started. It might not look that different to you guys, but to me, it's I know where it started from, and now it's to see what it is now. Pretty sick. Not a show car by any means, even though it looks real slick. Just a good, clean G35. I'm stoked on it. Pardon my sweaty ass shirt. It's super hot today. It's like 98 today, but I'm gonna take the car out now and get some B-roll, and then we'll close the video out then. So enjoy. So I forgot to film an outro that day doing the B-roll, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, watching the G35 go from kind of a turd to not so much of a turd anymore. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, leave me a comment down below, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. I'm like 110 subs away, so pretty stoked on that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more content in the future, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.